Red Dead Online has a big focus on aesthetics, whether it's the saddle you use, the horse you're mounted on, the outfits you rock, or the ways in which you customize your weapons. And while I have uploaded a few outfit videos in the past, I did want to try something new this time around. Today on the show, we're going to be breaking down my favorite and best weapon customizations in Red Dead Online. This is a particular style that I've been rocking since around August of 2019, both on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, and then I started to customize my weapons on PC as well when that released. I've frequently received comments asking about how I style my guns, and I tried to be as helpful as I can in responding to those comments, but after so long and so many of those comments, I think it's time we finally make a video so I can show you how to achieve the look of each weapon that you'll see shown off in my gameplay videos and my live streams. We'll showcase each class of weapon and the choices I make, so let's get started. If you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Now, before we jump in, I'm sure everyone watching has their own particular taste when it comes to their weapon customization. So personally, just for me, I would love to hear your preferred style in the comments below. Definitely share what you guys got going on with your weapons. Starting off with the design choices though, it's certainly not the most realistic style in general, and definitely not for the time period which this game takes place in, but I did want these weapons to really pop when I use them. I wanted some high contrast looks, and especially during all the chaotic gunfights and long travels on horseback, I just wanted to enjoy the aesthetics of my guns. I'm a big Call of Duty fan and Call of Duty player, so I've always loved unlocking the weapon camos in game and finding the coolest looking ones, and that's sort of what I've gone for with this look here in game. If you guys like this style and you want to see more though, I'd be happy to put together a top 5 or top 10 weapon customization video as well in the future, or maybe break it down by each weapon class. But let's jump in with the repeaters, revolvers, rifles, shotguns, snipers, and pistols. Let's go down the list of all my weapons and their customization styles. Quick disclaimer, some of these weapons don't feature either any customization, some of them feature like the catalog weapon variants for certain roles and stuff, and that's just because I haven't landed on a specific style that I want. But let's just go in order. I'm going to do repeaters, revolvers, then rifles, then shotguns, then snipers, and we'll end up with pistols. So let's start off with the carbine repeater here. We'll jump into styles, metals. We have gold barrel, blue steel frame, gold hammer, gold lever, blue steel sight, gold trigger, along with these engravings Baroque in the gold color for the inlay metals, none on the barrel, Baroque on the frame, and Baroque on the lever. Next for the Lancaster, same style, we have gold, blue steel, silver, 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 and then silver as well. So it's actually a little bit of a different style. And then engravings, Baroque, gold, Baroque, Baroque, Baroque for the engravings. For the Litchfield, gold barrel, blue steel frame, nickel hammer, nickel lever, nickel sight, nickel trigger, and that's just because I think these look a little bit better on the Litchfield instead of silver or iron. They look a little bit too metally. I was just going for the white camo appearance. Full engravings, Baroque, iron inlay metal, none on the barrel, Baroque frame, yellow enamel inlay metal, full engraving Baroque, Baroque barrel, Baroque frame, Baroque lever. Then for the Evans, gold, blue steel, gold, silver, silver, silver. And for the engravings, Baroque, gold inlay metal, Baroque, Baroque, Baroque. Moving on to the Cattlemen's, I actually don't have any weapon customization here. I just went for the pearl grip, but I am working on this one, so stay tuned. You could do it in a similar style to some of my other ones. The double action here is sort of going to be like another one of my weapons here in game, you'll see. But we have black steel cylinder, brass frame, black steel hammer, brass sight, and black steel trigger. No engravings. For the Lamat, I really love this. We have gold barrel, gold cylinder, blue steel frame, gold hammer, blue steel sight, and gold trigger. And for our engravings, we have Art Nouveau, inlay metal and blue steel, Art Nouveau barrel, Art Nouveau cylinder, Art Nouveau frame. For the Navy revolver, we have the same as our double action, black steel barrel, brass cylinder, black steel frame, brass hammer, brass trigger guard, as well as a black steel trigger. no engravings. Lastly, for our Schofield, I actually rock 2 different ones, but this is my custom one, not using the Bounty Hunter Schofield revolver variant. We have black steel barrel, gold cylinder, gold frame, black steel hammer, gold sight, as well as a black steel trigger. And the engravings, these are optional, but I like them. We have the Victorian full engraving in the gold color, Victorian barrel, Victorian cylinder, Victorian frame. I keep the same engraving style across all my weapons. You know, if one part of the weapon is a certain engraving, the whole thing is going to be that. Moving on to the rifles. For the bolt action, we have the silver barrel, silver bolt, blue steel frame, gold hammer, blue steel sight, and gold trigger. And the engravings, Victorian engraving, the inlay metal is yellow enamel, but gold also works just fine. This is what it looks like. Yellow enamel is a little bit brighter. Victorian barrel, Victorian frame. For our Springfield rifle, blue steel barrel, nickel frame, gold hammer, gold sight, nickel trapdoor, as well as the gold trigger. And for the engravings, Victorian, yellow enamel or gold, Victorian, none. Moving over to the shotguns, we have the silver barrel, gold bolt, blue steel frame, gold hammer, blue steel sight, as well as the gold trigger. And the engravings, Baroque style, yellow enamel, but gold also works. Yellow is just a little bit brighter, like I said. None on the barrel, but Baroque on the frame. For the double barrel shotgun, we have silver on the barrel, blue steel frame, gold hammer, blue steel sight, gold trigger, silver trigger guard. Along with the engravings, Baroque, gold, Baroque, Baroque, Baroque. For the semi-auto shotgun, silver barrel, silver bolt, blue steel frame, gold sight, and gold trigger. Engravings, again, Baroque, gold, none, Baroque. Repeating shotgun, silver barrel, blue steel frame, gold hammer, lever, gold sight, and gold trigger. All 4 of these are gold, and the engravings are going to be the same as always. Baroque, this time I chose yellow enamel. Gold also works just fine. None, Baroque, Baroque for the frame and the lever. This one looks really awesome. We're going to go with the sawed-off shotgun here. I love this style. Silver barrel, blue steel frame, gold hammer, blue steel sight, blue steel trigger, gold trigger guard. Engravings, full engravings, Baroque. We have the yellow enamel, inlay metal and material, Baroque barrel, or sorry, no barrel engravings, although Baroque would look kind of cool. Baroque frame, Baroque trigger guard. For sniper rifles, we'll do the rolling block first. Nickel barrel, nickel block, blue steel frame, gold hammer, blue steel sight, and the gold trigger. With the Victorian engraving, gold inlay material, none on the barrel, Victorian and Victorian on the block and the frame. Carcano rifle, nickel barrel, nickel bolt, blue steel frame, blue steel sight, and blue steel trigger. There is no gold on this weapon, but we do have a little bit here, actually, but it's just not on the metals, it's just in the inlay. Baroque full engravings. We have gold inlay material, Baroque barrel, and Baroque frame. And lastly, moving on to my sidearms, my volcanic pistols, I just went with the collector volcanic pistol variant here. It looks pretty cool. It's similar to what I wanted with black steel and stuff, except I was able to save some gold. I'll probably end up changing it later. Moving on to the semi-automatic pistol. I forget if I changed this from default, but as of right now, black steel barrel, iron bolt, black steel frame, black steel sight, iron trigger. I'll probably end up changing these, but that's what I wanted to do for now. And then lastly, moving on to the Mauser pistol. This is with the Ibarra Mauser pistol variant in one of the, Ibarra variant from one of the Outlaw passes. It doesn't say when it's from, does it? Just applied from a quick draw club, but that's about it. All of these also FYI on all my weapons with, like, say, like long arms, for example, with the Lancaster repeater and everything else. If you're wondering what those weapon wraps are, if you go down to, I guess it's wrap here, leather, and then you could choose the wrap. Well, that chooses the wrap color. If you go to components, then you go to wrap. I went with leather wrap and I went with the cartridge wrap. These were unlocked from the quick draw club, I think not quick draw club, Outlaw Pass 4 and 5. So if you didn't play the game during that time, you may not be able to get those, but I think they brought back the ability for you to get these. I'm not entirely sure if they brought them back or not. You either need to get them from Madame Nazar or the Fence or something like that, but you actually may be able to get these at this point in time. They're just cartridge wraps for your weapons. So with all that said, we're going to be wrapping things up right here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Reddit Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. Again, I would love to hear your weapon customization down in the comment section below. Maybe pick a couple of your favorite guns and let me know the style that you guys choose. Over here on the channel, though, we consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys posted here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.